Here, Schulze, how many people work at JR Solar?
Currently about 15,000.
50,000. And how much gigawatts do you produce?
Last year we sold 7.6. The aim this year, of course, to keep growing. So we have module production capacity of 8.5.
Okay, so huge. I mean, almost 8% of the total world production. What do you see as the big trends in the solar production? Which markets are winning? How is Europe doing? How is the Netherlands doing?
Well, first of all, the Netherlands for us are doing great. I mean, we are really proud of what we've been achieving there, thanks to our people in the market, serving the market, also thanks to our products. Europe is recovering, for sure. The outlook is very positive. What we have, of course, is a very mature customer base here because Europe has been a market for so long, and we see volumes really coming up again. And globally, I mean, now also with the news in China, I think for a company like us, it's really important to be in any market. So to have a really, really diversified...
Because the Chinese government just decided that they're not going to stimulate the solar energy just as much as they've done.
Exactly. And then suddenly, 20 gigawatts of global market are gone. And I think we can compensate that. Of course, it also affects us for sure, but we can compensate it because we are also very strong in any global market.
Yeah, so we'll get more attention from GA Solar in Europe and in the Netherlands, and you'll have better products, and also that will be good for the price and also for the efficiency.
The aim is to ever become better and better every day.
Yeah, it's not a boring market, is it?
It's not a boring market. It's, the term is not my term, obviously, the famous solar coaster.
Yeah.
But yeah, we adapt, we react quickly, and we want to convince through our products.
Yeah. So many manufacturers have the minimum import price, but you have production all over the world, right? Well, how is that basically influencing your business?
Well, it gives us flexibility. I mean, no matter if it's to the EU or to the US, maybe even some other markets, it's of course good not to be bound by only producing in China. And we have this strategic flexibility.
Of course, one thing we want to know is when is this market not going to be subsidizing and government regulations driven? How far away is that?
Yeah, this is of course the goal of all of us. What has to be said is that if you look at nuclear, if you look at coal, it's all subsidized, right? So it's always a bit unfair to say solar is being subsidized and others aren't. But we are now in markets already, in some markets where the generation cost of solar power is of course below what people pay for their electricity. So it's really just about making sure that the solar electricity gets used when it gets produced. Or that storage becomes very cheap.
Yeah. That's of course a little bit further away. But when it's used at the moment that it's generated, how long will it take before it's really competitive in Europe?
Well, in some markets, when it's used, when it's generated, we are already there, right? So the question is, when can we use 100% when it's generated? And I would say, let's say another 3 years, roughly.
Okay, thank you.